was the last time you patronized the service of a typewriter? Well, with the advent of technology, many people resort to their phones and laptops to type their script. But one man continues to hold the torch of typewriting. Today, I have come to Nima to meet Mr. Vincent DePaul. He is visually impaired and he is a typewriter. He has been doing this for the past 40 years. What motivates him and how is he able to work? Let's hear his story. Business is a source of life. It dictates your survival in society. But what does it take for one to run a business? A capital and maybe being able-bodied. However, the story of Vincent DePaul is quite different. He is visually impaired. Despite this, he runs a business, one that requires someone of full sight. So how does he manage it?
First, I do touch typewriting. I used to read and type, but now getting to some point when the sight was getting bad, I learned audio typing, which I didn't learn at the college. When I'm on the typewriter and you tell me, okay, when you talk, I type. After that, you read and see whether it's okay. If it's not okay, then we redo it. That's what I do. This is the courage. This is the knob. If I make a mistake, then maybe if I call someone he cannot see, the person cannot see well into the typewriter, I roll it up. When rolling up, you know the ratchet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I roll it up so that the person can see. When if the person can see and tells me where I have gotten to, then I count and bring it down to scale. Then that's the method that also helps me.
The obvious question is, what caused his visual impairment?
I was born at Takwa in Sutawasa. I was born there after I think 1957, 58. Then we were sent to the north. Naidoli, north, the Dagat, Upper West region. And then there I was made to take care of sheep and then cows. In the bush, you know the black fly, that when it bites you get ankle. That's river blindness. So that made me have the sight problem when I got to class primary 4. So it started early, not that age has made my sight. No. At the moment, doctors say they cannot do anything about it, and the glasses too are not helping now.
Despite his lack of sight, he continues to pursue a passion which was once a vital job, typewriting. It's a space that is fast dwindling due to the advent of technology. Vincent, who has been a typewriter for about 40 years, admits the phenomenon has affected patronage of his service, but says most internet cafe operators know next to nothing about his clerical services.
Those communication, cafe communication shops, they don't know our work. At times when you even send a common application go, they cannot even compose it. And these are our legal documents. They don't even know much about it. And some of the things, they do come to me to plan them for them to go to the computer to do it. Most of them, we know the job more than them. But their machines, the computer types better or does more things than the typewriter. But if I were to do it on computer, do my work on computer, I think that would be more facile than, better than on the typewriter.
He tells me, though he is visually impaired, he does his job with so much accuracy.
Me, I don't have good side, but mistakes I hate. And this is direct service. When you don't satisfy the customer, he does not pay, he won't pay. When they see mistakes and they want to do that, then I'll correct them for them. Those who are critical and they don't want to have the patience, I let them go. But mistakes, I don't make mistakes. At times type things on the typewriter, when they send to the computer, they can see better, but they copy them wrongly. When I'm typing, whether you are drumming, you are shouting, my mind is on this thing. When concentration is perfect.
This work has contributed immensely to the family of Vincent.
I have 4 children, 2 girls and 2 boys. And then I have dependents too from my website. That's why we are all about 11 or 12. So and from this table we all eat. For getting the jobs too, that one there is not constant. It's not every day that I get jobs. Since all the while you came, I think only one person came to ask, and whether he will be able to come back. That is the thing. So the job has been alternating.
How long does he intend doing this job?
I still have children going to school, and I'm their breadwinner. So if I don't work, I cannot go and beg in the street. I cannot do that. Once I can work and make money for their sustenance, I believe I'm motivated to work.
His last child, 18-year-old Matilda Basso, tells me the impact of her father.
I always wish to help him, to always come to Nima, and maybe when he needs an assistance to help, I assist him and read whatever is to type in the letter. I love him so much for whatever he has been doing for me. Even though the money is not there that much, but he always provides for my needs. I say God richly bless him and give him more life so that I'll stay with him. One day I'll make it in life and be able to take care of him.
Vincent de Paul has a wish.
If I could always get somebody in the absence of my children to escort me to do my job. And in the absence of regular jobs, if I could always have someone who could help me financially.
There is a saying that disability is not inability. Mr. Vincent de Paul is a living testimony of this saying. Regardless of his condition, he works hard to fend for himself and his family. If you're out there and you have any disability and you think that the world has come to an end for you, no. You always have an opportunity to make things right. For Joy Business, Beverly Broom, Nima.